Your mother's big ass. Talking Dicks. Dicks who talk from the web series The Two Dicks. I'm Al Romas in Tampa. That's Al Ducharme in Studio City, California. How are you, Alfred? How's it going today?
I'm doing well. I actually slept 9 hours and like 12 minutes. I went over to my friend's house yesterday. They live in Sherman Oaks. It's less than 3 miles away, and it was 103 degrees in their yard. But they have this huge built-in pool, and I was kind of baking out there in the yard, and I had a couple of pops, and I floated around. But when you float around, you can deal with the heat, but when you come out,
right.
It roasted me. I drained all my energy, plus the booze. So I just slept.
What were you drinking?
I was mixing it up. I started off with a couple of Bud Lights, and then we moved on. They brought out some chilled wines. They brought out a chilled white and then a rosé.
How long did those stay chilled in those temps?
Well, these people are pros. The McGuires, Tess and Chris, they're pros, so they have all the accoutrement. They have the little ice balls that you put in. It's got a handle on it. It keeps everything.
Why do you say that as if I know who you were like, the McGuires, Tess and Chris. I'm like, oh, those two. Yeah. How would I know those people?
Because Dr. Chris McGuire is your proctologist, and you guys are close.
Hey now.
Chris is a stand-up comedian who I started out with in the Boston area. He's originally from Long Island. Sorry, I didn't make the connection there, but he's a big television producer out here. He's done all comedy,
really?
Comedy Central. He's done a bunch of stuff out here. The Man Show. He was a writer on the Man Show, and
is he a big fan of The Two Dicks? Does he enjoy the work of those bumbling, moronic detectives from 1954?
He does. He keeps telling me how great it looks. Both the series, the web series, The Two Dicks, and the Talking Dicks. He says, "What do you shoot?" He's always asking me about what cameras are you using, what lenses are you using.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's a great compliment though. Of it looks great. Like, oh, okay. Oh, is it funny or interesting or no? It looks great though. That's all. Okay. Well, thanks. Thanks for that, there, Chris.
Yeah. Step it up, Chris. Yeah. Step it up.
Yeah. Would it kill you, man? I'm in a pandemic. God damn it! I'm in a closet for Christ's sake. And look at me. I'm not even in my t-shirt and hat today. I got to go work.
Get Al out of the closet. Get him out of the closet.
I'm going to work. I'm heading straight to a gig after this.
I know. I see your shirt. I see that you got the Johnny Cash look. Are
you
performing in a prison?
Outdoors in St. Petersburg, socially distant. Tables. They bought out a street. They closed it. They're putting tables all over the street. They built a stage with a little roof and a fan there on the floor. And this was a Helen Keeney gig. And Helen, I guess, doesn't feel well. Or woke up the other day and had a sniffle, and her doctor said go get a COVID test. So she's panicking and saying I can't go out, and she offered the gig to me. So I took it.
You're covering for our dear friend Helen. Helen,
yeah.
I hope you're okay. I hope it was just a little sitting in front of the AC too long. Sometimes that will dry out your sinuses and mess you up a little bit. And
thank you, doctor. I don't know. I like how you diagnosed what she doesn't. Sometimes in front of the AC will dry you out.
Notice my spectacles.
I didn't notice them. I've seen you wore glasses before. Oh, is this a first for the vlog pod for whatever the fuck we're calling this, number 40?
We're a video podcast, and
okay.
And I try to change my outfit day to day. We do this twice a week. And the reason I try to change it is because when people see the thumbnail, I've explained this to you before, when they see our thumbnail, they don't think it's the same.
Ad nauseum.
The same episode. So I wore a spacesuit.
Yeah.
I wore a spacesuit. Remember that?
That was a good one. That's a highlight. No doubt about it.
And I was the Invisible Man.
Are these real glasses or are they fashion?
These are Warby Parker, which started off as an online store, one of the first ones where you can get these much less expensive than some of the big names.
Are they real or not?
These are real prescription. They're actually progressive. That means trifocal. So the down here is for reading. In the middle is for like watching television, and on top is for driving seeing down the road on the highway at night. And I'll tell you right now, these are amazing. And these are brand new. Just before the pandemic, I went in. They opened up a
pre-pandemic.
Pre-pandemic, but they opened up a brick and mortar place 3 blocks from where I live. So I went over there. I ordered everything online, and I went over there for the fitting. And I'm very happy with my purchase.
Do they have fitting rooms you go in, or do you just kind of get fitted at a desk? They should have fitting rooms
for glasses.
Yeah, they should have fitting rooms, and you should have to take off your clothes and then put on the glasses. And then, they'd be like, "Why do I have to take off my clothes?" Because you're in a fitting room. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, just stare at the camera and try on these glasses.
Yeah, don't ask questions.
Yeah.
We know what we're doing here at Warby Parker.
Deep discounts.
Yeah.
Lose the clothes.
Yeah. Fitting rooms. There you go. There's the idea.
That's a good joke.
All right.
Work on that bit.
Well, they look good. They look good. I don't know what you wanted me to say. Yeah, you're wearing glasses. I don't know. What are we looking for?
The lady that I cohabitate with enjoys them very much. She's actually. I picked out 3, and then she picked these out of the 3. So that's how it works around here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
What time do you have to leave for your gig? How much time do we have?
I've got time. I'm gonna head out. It's about a half-hour drive. I'm going down to the beach, down in St. Petersburg. I haven't done. It's the first outdoor show for me, so this will be interesting. I think there's going to be about 50 people. I think that was the number.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You say it's the first outdoor show. You mean pandemic show? Because I've done
pandemic.
I used to do tons of outdoor shows back in the 90s at colleges and universities outside. Stadiums, tennis courts.
Stadiums.
Yeah, I was up to UNH and. University
stadiums. You were playing stadiums, really?
Well,
when was this?
In the early 1990s, over at UNH, they had a homecoming gathering. So outside.
Oh, gotcha.
So it was 15,000 people, students.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was that? Was it good? Was it terrible?
I was supposed to do an hour. I think I probably.
Oh my God!
I think I did 25 minutes because I had to wait for the applause and the laughter.
I'd like to see video. Play video right now. Let's see some video of that show. Hit it.
No.
Hit it.
See that? I'm completely unharmed.
Waiting on applause and laughter.
It was a little. It was a little different. I'm supposed
to do an hour tonight, but But there's 2 other comics in front of me.
Why are you doing an hour, especially when there's 2 other comics?
Well, it was one of those. It was one, and the guy will probably be watching this tomorrow. But it was one of those. Hey, do an hour, and if you're having fun, stay up there longer, and we'll throw some more cash at you.
You know what it is? It's because they have 50 people, so he wants to get everybody to get that extra round of drinks in. So I get that.
He's not a restaurant guy. He's like just like a promoter. He's doing this some kind of deal. I don't know. But I always love that when they don't realize what an hour really is. So, hey, if you're having fun, just stay up there. It's like, well, dude, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I've done fucking 6 shows in 5 months, and if I get through an hour, I'll be thrilled. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be staying up there.
Right.
It's not going to be extra.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Is there extra money? Huh?
Well, there is. He said if you stay up there, we'll throw some extra cash at you.
Didn't throw a number.
That was the incentive.
Didn't throw a number.
That was the incentive, sir.
Well, if you need to whip out the Star Wars, you have my permission.
I'll do that in the candle shop. I don't remember. I don't remember the candle shop.
The Yankee candle store.
Candle.
Yeah.
You go to a candle store, and the wife likes the candles. And...
Yeah, my wife makes me smell the candles and soap too.
Right. Yeah.
Just wing it.
Okay.
Hey, can we mention our Patreon members, our newest Patreon members that joined?
We have 2 new members on the Patreon, and if you want to join Patreon, it's patreon.com/the2dicks. Right now on the Patreon is our latest 2 Dicks episode. East West Dicks is playing there, and people are digging that. And you can only see it on the Patreon. So if you're watching this and you like the 2 Dicks, well, throw down $5 and go watch East West Dicks, and
or $10.
Or $10 or $25, whatever you want.
We have some lifetime supporters that pay $10 a month.
Lifetime, forever. Yeah, they're locked in. They're locked in for a lifetime of $10 a month.
We will hunt you down.
That's right. We have plenty of time off. We'll come get you.
So who are they?
So this is Cy Donnelly.
Yes.
And another Donnelly, Camille Donnelly.
Yo, Massachusetts.
Cy and Camille.
Yeah, Camille's Saugus, Massachusetts, and they said to say hello to Bernadette Pauley, my wife Bernadette Pauley. Shout out to her. That you said give her a big hug, and I did, and she sprayed me with mace because she thought I was trying something. But
was that after she picked out those glasses or before?
That was right after.
Right after.
Yes.
You gave her a big hug, and she said, "Get the fuck away from me."
She swatted me away.
Come back with those glasses on later.
Also a shout out to Ken Martin in Spokane, Washington. He ordered 2 of our mugs, and I sent them out yesterday. By the way, we've been talking about the post office during the pandemic and Al's situation down there in Tampa and my situation here in Los Angeles County. What I did is I went online and I purchased some mailing instruments and tools, like a digital scale, $20.
Cash.
Wrapping paper and
no, hash.
Oh, hash. I bought that as well. Midnight Run. Good
movie. Scale.
Midnight Run and Midnight Express.
Measure.
Midnight Express. Both of those. Midnight Run and Midnight Express. Good movies.
Midnight Express, yeah.
Okay, so anyways. So I have my little mailing center in the other room over there. And then I went online and had the U.S. Post Office, which is not going to be around for much longer. The mail carrier who comes to my house to deliver the mail took my packages. No contact. I put them on a chair on my porch. And I showed you the video. I'll show it here. And the person grabbed them and took them off. And fingers crossed if they make it to you. So, Ken, watch your mail. Also, Paul Francis Riley.
Who?
Paul Francis Riley. Riley.
Yes.
And our logo maker, nope, that's Jimmy Carroll. I'm sorry. Jimmy already has his.
I mailed Jimmy Carroll's out.
Yes, you did. But our...
Without any weighing station or anything else, I went to the post office the old-fashioned way and spent $48 to mail a $15 mug. I'm an American. God damn it. That's how you do it.
What I did is I got myself a half a dozen mailings together over a 10-day period, and then I mailed them all at once. He goes in every day, exposing himself.
I expose myself. That's how I get the line to scatter.
You know what this is, right?
I just walk exposed.
I'm not giving an elephant a hand job. I was illustrating a package to the post office.
Yes, sir. Right. I expose myself with my package, and then I pay $48, and then I come back to the car and go, "What is this? This is fucking terrible. This doesn't work."
I spend between $8 and $13.
Yes, sir.
Depending on which zone. Do you know there's 9 zones in the country for mailing?
Well, I'm almost hoping they do defund the post office. I hate them. They're fucking ripping us off. Spend $15 to mail a mug to Vegas.
They raised the rates. It
costs a $15 mug. Costs $15 to mail.
It used to be $6.95.
Well, it used to be a lot of things, sir.
But I'm not quite sure if you got rooked by your person.
I got rooked.
Because I'm finding prices much. I have choices when I go on the website. I can send it several different ways.
Well, I go in person. I make an appearance. I try to support the post office instead of having them come to your house and watch the video of them picking it up, which I didn't even watch. I didn't watch the video. How about that?
Didn't watch it. I sent him videos. Doesn't watch them.
Nope, don't watch them.
All right. Hey, do we have any questions this week?
We have a question.
Questions.
Let's hear the question.
And it's a question that just you want to just. I know we don't ever want to get rid of people, but so on Instagram, which is 2dicks, the number 2. That's our handle on Instagram. You can ask us a question there. Somebody wrote on the Instagram story. There's a thing, ask a question. Somebody wrote, "What is Patreon?" What is Patreon? I think now this is a person who's never seen this show because we've spent a good part of the last 2.5 weeks.
Yeah, you
explaining.
You revealed yourself that you're
Patreon.
That you don't really take in the Talking
No.
Dicks, but perhaps they are a fan of the Two Dicks web series.
Well, not a big fan because they would want to see the next episode, which is only available
On Patreon.
on the Patreon.
A Patreon basically is a fundraising, also membership only,
Yes.
supporting, what is it, platform.
The arts.
The arts.
The arts. You know, it's like anything. It's like Netflix. I mean, you watch Netflix. What do you do at the end of the month? You pay them
$11.99,
$15, whatever it is. You pay them.
$12.99.
I think it went up. I think it went up a little.
Okay.
But they just don't give you free content. You got to pay something at the end, and nobody questions it. But on Facebook, if we put out these every twice a week, okay, we're happy to do it. We love doing it. It's fun. But if we want to make a few bucks and help us make more videos and other things, you know, people act surprised, like, oh, I got to pay something. Well, yeah, I mean, it's content.
And it's a pandemic, so we don't really have,
Right.
other than our minuscule amount of unemployment, which dried up. You're making $12 tonight.
I'm making a few. I'm actually going to make a couple of dollars
He's gonna make a
tonight,
couple of
but
bucks.
that's so rare. I popped in only because Helen Keeney,
Wasn't feeling well.
you know, got the corona. If Helen doesn't get the corona, I'm okay. I mean, I'm home. But you know, Keeney's battling COVID-19,
I have
so
to
I get
edit
to
all
work.
this shit out.
Oh, she'll be fine.
All right.
She'll be fine. But I mean, I just don't understand. I've had people actually ask me about it. They go, "Oh, why do you have to put your video on a pay platform?" It's like because that's what everything is. That's what people do.
Yes, to survive.
Nobody questions it. HBO. I want to watch something on HBO. I can't just watch HBO.
We gave
You gotta pay for it.
and continue to give free content on multiple
And give.
multiple
And give.
platforms. That includes YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. But we have other things that we don't give away for free. And if you'd like to become a member, you pay a fee, a monthly fee. It could be $5, $10, $15, $25 a month to see that exclusive content.
Right.
That's it.
It's
And
it's so simple.
you're doing something
and-
good.
Right. It's so simple. I mean, we're not, you know, saying, oh, we need this kind of how much money. No, it's up to you what you want to spend, and we're giving you things that you can't see elsewhere. That's the whole idea.
You can get free gifts.
And you're helping us out.
You can get free gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to do it, that's fine. Watch these videos
Watch the free stuff.
Twice a week. Fine. But when we put out something new, now we have a new interview that's done. We'll be debuting this coming week with Pat Godwin. And if you don't know who Pat is, you should Google him. Look at his video. He's a hilarious comedian, singer, songwriter, regular on the Bob and Tom radio show. And he sat down and did about a half hour with us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's tremendous. Comic road stories.
And we had to pay him.
you
We
know.
had to pay him $5,000. Where do you think that money comes from? Our members.
I still have his mug. I have his mug in my car because...
You didn't mail it?
Sir, I want to use I have that bubble wrap garbage you sent me. So it's...
All right. My apologies, Pat.
Put me back, you son of a
We're
bitch.
going to get you in.
Hey! Subscribe. Mary.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money.